Hey everybody, I haven't done a vlog in a while, so I figured I'd do one. In fact, I had kind of thought about just terminating the vlogs altogether, but honestly, they're just a bit easier for me, so I'm going to keep doing those. The wind has picked up a little bit again, so it's fairly strong today. I've had a fairly active day today, fairly productive, but a little I wouldn't even say frustrating or anything like that. It's I've actually had to take a couple of steps back, I guess you could say, but not in a negative way. It's just a learning experience. So that's what's been happening with me. I've been able to work on the Daihatsu that's behind me right here. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Our sheets are being blown off the line because the wind is so strong. As you can see, there's one on the ground. I have to go tell my wife about it because my hands are filthy from working on the truck, and my clothes are filthy, and she doesn't like it when I get the clothes that she just washed filthy, so I will have to do that. So what I was saying is that I have had a productive day today. Well, first off, we went to the dentist this morning, and I know that doesn't sound very productive, but the fact that we had probably one of the best dental experiences ever, and it was in Chile, that's pretty much a successful day in itself. Our other adventures in dental work in Chile have not been that appealing. This one was much better. The guy did a really good job. I actually had to get a cavity filled. Not complaining about that. It's the first one in a number of years, but yeah, I didn't even feel him give me the shot, and he did an excellent job during the work. I didn't feel the drills too much or anything like that. Then I came home and started working on the Rocky, and I thought I was going to get away with a simple modification and fix to get my axle centered up, and not going to happen. So I did get some work done. Don't know if you guys can tell, but I did actually get the brackets moved forward. They're just tacked on, but I did get them moved forward. I don't know, with the spacing the way it is, haven't decided what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to throw a little piece of flat bar in there and then weld it up as a wedge, or just weld it as has been mentioned as well, and just kind of fill it in the best that I can. I'm not sure yet. That is something that I'll have to decide on. But in the meantime, what happened was, back here, I have cut at least one of the pads off the chassis where the tow hooks were, so that I can relocate my shackle mount bracket. Originally, I had hoped to not have to do that. I had hoped that I could just move the pivot mount bracket back 1 1/4 inches and get away with it, but it ended up not working out. What happened? Oh, it made the shackles too short, and my spring, the leaf springs, ended up just sitting and resting directly on the chassis, and the shackle was actually horizontal. So that didn't work out, unfortunately. I was really hoping that 1 1/4 inch would not have adjusted the angle that much, but it did. So instead of just extending my shackles, which I know I could have done, I took the advice of a friend, and I went ahead and decided to move the shackle mount back further, and that way I can have the option of adjusting shackle length in the future, or shortening them depending on what I need. Whereas if I had just instantly gone to the shackle lengthening, that would have been nixing out one of my easier adjustments in the future if needed. So that's what I did with that. I just decided to go ahead and do it right. It is sitting much more centered now. So as you can see there, it sits a lot more centered than it used to. So it's in a good place, I think. I really do think this is a good medium point for it. And now I have to finish welding up everything, get it all, fixed and make sure it all works the way that it should there. And the next step after that is to figure out my shocks. So I don't know exactly when I'll get back onto the Rocky. I don't think I'll be getting onto it this weekend. Today is Friday. This weekend I've got a bunch of stuff going on, but I hope to be able to get onto it soon. If I can ever get this stupid thing finished, I would really like to be able to drive it and start working on some actual money-making projects. I'd like to get my roof rack for the Trooper finished. The Trooper needs to go over to a friend's if I can convince him to do the mechanic work for me. Not that I can't do it, I don't have the time to do everything, and right now I'd rather focus on doing my metal work, and I've got a couple of jobs that people want me to do. So I might talk to him about doing the CV cleanup and repacking on the Trooper, and doing the oil change for me and a couple other things, and then I'll work on doing the roof racks that I need to get done, and I'll also work on some of the other projects that people have waiting on me. I've got a couple of projects for the Trooper I need to get done as well. I need to make a rear bumper for the Daihatsu, it sounds like, to get this all street legal and running, and I need to finish up the suspension, of course. So we will just kind of see what happens from here. And I have a number of Beginners Fab episodes that are coming out soon. So don't forget to check out beginnersfab.com. Don't forget to check out ericmcgrew.com, ericmcgrew.com. That doesn't exist. ericmcgrew.tv. And also don't forget to check out offroadindependence.com. Now, you may have noticed that Off-Road Independence has not had a podcast out in about a week. Off-Road Independence, the podcast does exist still. I'm not giving up on it. I've just had to reprioritize and reorganize a few things. So how frequent it will be in the future, I guarantee there will be one a month. More than that, there possibly could be, but I can't guarantee it. And I will let you guys know when they are out via Facebook. So don't forget to find me on Facebook, Eric McGrew. You can also find, sorry, I got something in my eye. You can also find Off-Road Independence page there by Off-Road Independence. And on top of that, you can also find the Beginners Fab group on there. So, and I suggest that you guys come by and join Beginners Fab group. If you're a beginner, you're welcome to come by and learn, post questions. I have some experienced fabricators on there that are helping answer questions, so all the answers aren't coming from just me. And on top of that, if you are an experienced fabricator, feel free to stop by and join the group so that you can share your knowledge with noobs and help them out as well. We talk about different things on the group. I try to keep it fairly active. At least every couple of days I post up a question for opinions and experiences and that kind of stuff. And there's always people posting their projects that they're doing, so please stop by and check that out as well. Well, until next time, thanks for watching the vlog, and I'll try to keep them coming. If you want to keep seeing them, stop by.